it open with the alignment of our chakra bands. We're doing this internally and it's playing out externally. Why are we doing it internally? It's a time right now. At this time in the universe is a transitional shift, right? And that means that whether we like it or not, right? Our other versions have showed up just like the movie Us and made the best version win, whether you like it or not. Because in the movie Us, didn't nobody ask for their other version to just pop up unannounced. And that's what we're experiencing right now with this
Or the movie The One.
alignment. So when your other versions pop up, all hell gonna break loose on the earth. And that's what happened. We're at the brink of World War III, symbolized with this alignment. And it's an internal conflict that is being acted out externally. The people on the world stage are the stars. And what they are doing is acting out the story of the stars on the world stage. And they're not human. They're just AI running a program called the heavens. And that's why they're the stars on the stage that everybody looking at. Because we didn't do nothing but create a layered interface for the stars when we got dumbed down. Meaning, when we failed and got dumb and we stopped studying the stars, some smart guy turned the movement of the stars into humanoids acting out the script of the heavens. That's why astrotheology is a thing. That's why Jesus is just acting out the path of the sun. It's all talking about the chakras and the emotional energies within man, because that's how people can predict how we're going to be acting right now. How you think all of the ancients knew that we were going to be doing everything we doing right now? Because it's written in the stars.
It's all a script. That's what I'm saying. And once you could see the programs, it's like you're going to be able to predict the future. Because all of this shit already happened before. Somebody told me about Brother Sanchez. And I just start watching Brother Sanchez videos. This brother is deep. He's onto something.
You don't like what you're doing right now. You got the power to break the script.
Yes. On SR&BG, I always say, if you're addicted to drugs, if you're addicted to sex or food right now, you could break those addictions. You could write your own programs. You can right now.
That's what the portal open right now means.
Right now.
We got the power right now at this time to say, you know what? I don't like the script that I've been acting out.
Right.
Hand me another script to act out, because this last script that I've been acting out for the past phase of my life, it ain't really getting me in the direction I fully want to go. It got me good enough, right? But I'm saying I need to make a sharp turn right here, because this version of me is going this way. And I know that the idea that I got for myself to be greater is this way.
Yes. The last script that I was on, the last program that I was running on, I was passive. This one for New Earth, I'm more assertive, man, and I just can't help it.
Now, this version of me did its job, right? But we've reached the point where I'm knowing I can do better than what this version has got me, and it ain't going to get me no further. Right. So at this point, I got to change now. I've milked this version of myself long as I can milk it. And that's true for everyone right now. The universe saying, I know you like who you are, but you had an idea and a destination that you wanted to be. And the version of yourself you are right now wasn't the Uber that's going to get you there, right? You're going to take a couple of Ubers. And the first one going to drop you off somewhere. The second one going to drop you off somewhere. Ultimately, you'll get to where you're going, but it'll be through a series of Ubers, not just one taking you straight there. So you're going to shed skins. That means you're going to switch Ubers, goddammit. So the universe ain't going to let you stay the version of yourself you are. You know why? You asked the universe that you want to be your greatest version. So you got to quit being so clingy to who you are right now, because this just a temporary version of you. In order for you to be your greatest version, you shift through temporal versions or temples. Let me give a shout out to Brud once again, said, what a bomb at. I don't like this bomb. I'm going to go back to the other bomb. Y'all let me know. But there go the bomb, man. Salutes to appreciate the love. Shout out to Jewel for being a member as well. So all major geopolitical shifts, right? They happen during major planetary alignments. Those who scripted reality did this intentionally and strategically so that during the times we should be looking up, we're looking down. So right now, everyone is supposed to be feeling a lot of influential energy from these 7 wandering stars that are in proximity to Earth based on this alignment.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the energy. Ever since the eclipse, ever since the full moon a couple of days ago, today is March 5th, 2026. Ever since the lunar eclipse of 2026, I've been feeling the energy. Right on, brother.
You should be feeling the frequency bogarting of all these energies. And I am. Because guess what? Ever since this alignment, my passion to write music is in overdrive. My passion to teach and to make videos is in overdrive. My passion to work out, my passion to be a good family member. All of these different layers of myself are like fighting for my attention. And it's actually a beautiful thing because I don't have enough time in the day and I'm enjoying the hell out of myself.
Right.
Because I'm making beats. I'm rapping, I'm writing poetry, I'm making YouTube videos, and all these different layers of myself are just in overdrive right now at the same time. Like I'm working on an album, a documentary, a book, and I'm working on all that shit at one time, and I feel overwhelmed. It's fun, it's good, I'm never bored, but it's tiring because it's a fight for me to balance my energy. It's a fight for me to balance like which one of these I'm gonna do at any given time.
I feel the same way. And here's the crazy thing about it. While we're feeling like this, the majority of the world is depressed. They don't even know what to do because they're connected to a dying system. And we're the new. They're connected to the old while we're the new. I'm loving it, man.
So all of these are like different layers of yourself, right? That are battling for your attention, for you. And it ain't a bad thing. It's just that you have so much things to do, but you're only one person at a time. But let me change that because we ain't one person at a time. What I'm trying to say is you only got so much time in a day is what I'm trying to say. But you're so many different versions of the self, and that's what the battle is. We're fighting time or Chronos, Saturn, Satan.
Yeah. And the only way that this would work, us being able to do all of these things. He said he's working out, he's a father, he's making videos, he's writing songs, he's doing other things. In order for all of this to work, time, Chronos, it got to get up out of here, man. And that's what's happening. That's why time is speeding up right now. It's going in our favor. If you're one of the chosen, then all of this stuff you see, it's going in your favor.
Each version of the self want to manifest its will right now through the body.
I could feel it.
And what's going to happen is you're going to have to assign a divine order to each version based upon a new priority list that you assigning right now. That's what this alignment represents. It represents nature forcing us to order our own inner chaos. But that's going to play out in the external world too. So it's so much to get done. And in order for you to do it, you got to be organized. And organizing the self is basically you realigning the chakras. So when these planets come together and they line up, that is nature saying, here you go. Here's all your fucking versions. I'm giving you a pocket of time right now to realign them in the order that you want. So check this out, right? Nature hooking us up right now, but it's going to be chaotic, right? Because each of these versions is going to be reordered. I may say, look, I want my teacher to be number one on my priority list, right? I want my music and my rap version number two. I want to put this number three. You finna assign a new hierarchical list to all of your spiritual bodies. That's going to be chaotic because each version going to say, I want to be number one. Put me at the top of the priority list, right? And as you realign these chakras into your new hierarchical priority list that best suits your new version you trying to be, because the old alignment don't make sense no more, people.
You know what this sounds like? It sounds like the movie Split or Unbreakable. Remember in the movie Split, the guy had all of these different personalities and each one of them wanted to come to the light. They wanted to have control over the body. That's what it kind of sounds like, but spiritual and organized, not chaotic and demonic. That's exactly what it sounds like. And I told you years ago, when I was in the isolation and abandonment tactic, I started talking to myself. I started listening to myself. And it got stronger and stronger. And to now, it's like its own thing. I call it Uba Gooba. And it's never wrong, man. It don't fear anything. It's online right now. I know that sounds crazy to a lot of people, but I'm relating it to what this guy is saying, Brother Sanchez, because he's saying some deep stuff right now.
The way we had our chakras aligned, that worked to get us where we at now. That ain't gonna work moving forward. So this alignment is basically nature saying, look, come up with a new pattern for yourself, a new alignment, and that's gonna be a new version of you. You have 7 different versions of you. How you order them dictate which version of you are. You're neither of these versions is what I'm telling you. You are the culmination of the hierarchy of all of them together, like Captain Planet, when all the planets.
Yeah. Or the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, when they all come together. I understand exactly what he's talking about. Do you?
And the tears come together. So you're neither of these versions, but you're all of them. The dude in the middle, who he is based upon the order of these chakras. So let's say let me just do another demonstration real quick. So who you can be is endless. The combinations are infinite because you can align these in an infinite amount of ways to create a many different versions of yourself. And they all will be familiar because they just a different realigning of all your energies. So we're neither of these, but we're all of them, if that make any sense.
Yeah, it make a lot of sense.
It's a paradox. And who this guy is in the middle is based upon how we arrange these. So he can be a number of different versions based upon the arrangement of these. So at this time, nature is saying, here, I'm going to give you all of your versions in your hand so you can realign them. And once you make a new arrangement for these, nature going to take them back and that's going to be your new version for a minute. This is a beautiful time because it's a reset. Everything on earth is redefining itself. America won't even be the same. Humans won't even be the same. Social lifestyle won't look the same. Even transportation won't look the same past this shift. Everything beyond this point will redefine itself. And if you don't, you get left behind.
Right.
It ain't really like the universe asking you, it's forcing you. It's kind of like we playing a game and the dealer is saying, okay, everybody, give me back all the cards I dealt you so I can shuffle the deck again and redeal a new hand. You don't have a choice. If you playing the game, you got to hand over your cards to the dealer and let the dealer reshuffle the deck and deal them back out again. That's a reset. You need a new hand to play. You need a new set of problems to solve. You need a new paradigm to get you to a new, right? We've been traveling in a certain direction, but now it's time to turn to get to where we're going. And this is what the turning point is, a realignment, a redefining of the self. And that's going to play out. And see, the thing about this whole time is that the people in power got to reset the earth because every single individual soul is redefining who it is. If they built the system based upon who we were, then the moment everyone shift their consciousness, the people in power got to recreate the system that govern us too.
Right.
So at the same time, we see these huge planetary alignments. They are synonymous with huge consciousness shifts and turmoil and chaos, and I'm showing you why. The people in power know what time it is. They are racing to get to know our new versions so that they can control them like they did with our old versions.
Yeah, they trying to catch up with evolution so that they could control evolution. This guy, brother Sanchez, he's on it. He's on it. This is the truth right here.
And what that looked like is a war to keep you to stay your old version, because that way they don't got to do no extra work. They don't got to get reacquainted with your new self. They can
because they don't even understand our new self. They don't understand how we're manifesting and the synchronicities and things like that. I'm telling y'all right now, we are on new earth. Everything is new. They don't know nothing about this. So they have to keep us in 1995, in 2003, 2014. But we gone, man. We free. And they don't know what to do. I'm telling you, this is why they're going to go to the bunkers.
Controlling this old profile and template that they can predict everything about him, right?
Mm-hmm.
So at this time, there's a war. And the war is basically the people in power trying to make everyone hold on to their old, outdated version.
Yes.
But at the same time, the universe is tugging on us saying, nope, I need you to become somebody else. You need to make a change. And so the people in power ain't really at war with each other. It ain't about the US versus Iran. It's really man versus mankind and good versus evil. It's really those who want to embrace this good change that's coming and those who want to maintain the old world status quo and the old earth that's fading away. If you agree with that, you're going to get tossed into the lake of fire with the beast. And the lake of fire ain't a real lake of fire. It's just it's a repetitive cycle of a time warp. It's like deja vu, same old shit. But those of us who tired of this system and we want something better, the universe is opening up a portal right now for us to redefine who we are. And the new version of us will enter a new reality. All of these realities are true right now. And that's why it's so much war on the earth. It's so much war right now because there are 6 different realities playing out, and all of them are true right now. And it's because with that alignment, all of these parallel realities came in proximity to our reality. And it's going to cause a lot of conflict because each of these realities are true and they're all close together in proximity. And it's like, I'm true, I'm true, I'm true, I'm true.
Like I said, in one reality, Charlie Kirk exists. In another reality, Charlie Kirk, he don't exist. In my reality, I never seen that guy not one day in my life before they took him out. I never seen him, and I always watch the news. I watch World News Tonight every night. Every night I do it for years. Look, I'm the guy who reads the newspaper, okay? And I never heard of Charlie Kirk, but yet Charlie Kirk exists. But in my reality, he don't exist. Like the Mandela effect, right?
But this dude in the middle is saying, hey, there can only be one truth. And that's the universe forcing you to choose your new version. And that's like saying, choose my new truth, right? All of these are true. All of these worlds around us is true. But which one represents where you are right now and the path that best defines where you at right now in your paradigm? Because this version of you that I'm talking to, it no longer can go forward. It has to, you're a snake and you got to shed your skin right now. And the universe is saying, okay, Mr. Snake, you shedded your skin. Now here goes 7 other skins for you to put on. Which outfit you want to wear moving forward, right? Now, a lot of people who don't want to change their outfit, they going to smell bad. They going to stink. They going to have a lot of stains on them moving forward in the new world.
Right.
So we going to a whole nother club on a whole nother night out with the fellas, and your homeboy show up with last Friday's outfit on, and it got the same vomit stain on it when he passed out on the Hennet.
You can always tell a real chosen one because that chosen one can talk in parables and metaphors.
See, think about that. There's a lot of people moving into the new world wearing their same outdated version. And it's like, once we make this shift and you see everybody in the change clothes and they got fly as hell. Everybody got new outfits on that's appropriate for this new club we at. We ain't, last week have passed. This a whole nother weekend. We at another club. We in another city, night out with the fellas. You need another new outfit. And what's the thing about outfits? 2 rules. Put on something we never saw before, and it need to look good. That's it.
You see, and that's what's gonna be the downfall for the NPCs, the gang stalkers, these low vibers, these narcissists. They're running on the same old programs and it don't look good. They can't do anything different. They can't change their clothes. They still have that mustard stain on their shirt from last time. We already seen that. Now we have our new shirts in our new pants. I understand what he's talking about. Do you?
That's all the universe telling you to do. The universe is saying you need to redefine who you are right now, and the new version need to look better than last week's outfit.
Right. New programs.
The people that ain't got a new outfit on when we get into this new club, ain't nobody gonna be caring about them. And like, think about it. If you keep going to wearing the same shit, no one is gonna look at you like, oh, he got some fresh on. So the universe is saying, look, change your fit. The world used to seeing you wearing that version of you, and it's outdated. People saw you wear that so many times, and it got a lot of stains on it. It's dirty. Take that shit off, put some new shit on. That's all that this time is. Now, just like a kid that don't like to bathe and don't like to clean up behind himself, nature gonna fight you to take them dirty ass clothes off. And get in the shower, son. And on a spiritual level, it's chaos to get these kids to take a bath and to change clothes. And on a spiritual level, it's the same shit. Nature already know that if nature politely asked us, hey, excuse me, humanity, would everyone politely transform themselves, please? Your old version is outdated and we are currently updating our versions. Thank you. If you think people will change like that, you a fool. Nature already, the universe already know that humans like repetition and patterns. That's the trick of Saturn. We like predictable behavior. We've been trained for that. But that don't work in our favor. So the universe already built inside of this shit little bitty alarm clocks to make humanity wake up. And that ain't comfortable, just like an alarm clock. Just like a child that want to go to sleep in the play clothes. They don't want to take a shower and change into the jammies and do it the right way. And that's the same discomfort. That child is comfortable. It don't want to change for real. Regardless if the shit dirty, it's comfortable though.
Right.
You know?
Hate change.
So same thing.
Hey, to the person that recommended Brother Sanchez TV, I appreciate you because I'm digging it. I'm about to get to some of these Facebook videos, and then I'm about to take my ass to sleep because tomorrow I'm going to work my legs. Yeah, I'm back on my bodybuilding program. I'm not taking steroids or anything like that, but I'm working out hard. I'm bulking, I'm cutting. Like Brother Sanchez said, we going back to these programs that we was already on. You hear what I'm saying?
Chosen once we see beyond the veil.
An illusion it will be, so it will escape their perception. Those who will see it will be thought of as insane.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Swazant. I'm 70. I'm retired, but I'm a habitual entrepreneur.
Okay.
And what I'm looking for is someone that is transparent, great communication skills, spontaneous, and thoughtful.
Welcome to the weirdest trial in history. In the year 897, church leaders literally dug up a dead pope. Yes, they brought a corpse to court. They wake you up from the grave just to put you on trial. Welcome to the weirdest...
Look at this trash people think is a healthy snack. Watch.
What is this? They put some pills in it. Probably like some cake or something. No, he said healthy snack. Probably like fruit roll-ups or something. Nah, that ain't no fruit roll-up. The little peanut butter. Hey, you know, I never liked them.
Joined for the detailed herbal protocol.
I never liked them.
Which I have thousands of testimonials for, and share this video.
They always taste fake.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but
people tell you who they are. You just have to listen. Everybody tells you exactly if you're supposed to be with them or not. They tell you. You just have to listen. Their body language, that they say, they let you know. Listen, don't with me. I'm bad for you. You just have to listen to that.
But you gotta listen without using your ears. Remember, he said their body language. That part's extremely important because the majority of communication is nonverbal. Only about 7% of the things that people say are actual words. They say talk is cheap, but energy is way more expensive. But you shouldn't get it twisted because not every bad vibes means somebody's a villain. That's exactly why you need to watch people's patterns. So ask yourself, how do people really make you feel? Because your body notices the long before you do. Look, follow your intuition and stop letting people play right in front of your face. And always remember this.
When people show you who they are, believe them. Yes, absolutely.
Y'all see the way they treated this U.S. Marine? They was trying to pit this man out because he was protesting saying he don't think we should be fighting for Israel. And while they was pitting him out the building, his arm got stuck in the door and they proceeded to still pull this man and snap this man's arm, fool, or his wrist. That shit crazy, fool. Look at this video. Listen to the arm, y'all. Y'all gonna hear the joke snap.
Wants to fight for Israel. His hand. His hand.
Fool, this man gotta be a robot or something. He didn't make no facial expression. He didn't yell nothing. Them Marines is different. So a lot of people is mad at this video because they like the senator is the reason why this man is getting put out in the first place. This man right here. Oh, where you go? That's the senator right there. Tim Sheehy, or whatever his last name is. If they would do this to a U.S. Marine who served this country, what do you think they'd do to people like us? You think they really care? Look, he walked away. He had no care in the world, fool. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this damn going on.
I was not raised to be like this. I don't know if you can tell from my vernacular, but I grew up in a very affluent household. I just chose this lifestyle because that was what was cool with getting girls at the time. But now I realize I've been tricked. What I thought was lame on the street is actually cool. And what I thought was cool is actually lame. So now I have to get out with a different mindset.
Like, why is it, especially in the hood, that sometimes the most dangerous guy is the coolest guy?
Because he understands the streets. He understands what comes with it.
So allegedly there have been reports that the military has been told that our president has been anointed by Jesus Christ to go to war for Iran to bring upon Armageddon to rush the process of Jesus Christ returning. I'm not lying. Not lying, dog. They really saying this. They are really saying this. This is insane. Every single day, we wake up to something chaotic that we couldn't even fathom would be a thing. Yet, it's a thing. I would have never guessed in 2026 that we were going to war to bring Armageddon. I never had that on my bingo card. This season of planet Earth is crazy. And it's weird to me because I never think, like, no, I can't get no worse than this. No, I can't get no worse than this. No, I can't get no worse than this. I'm always wrong. I am.
So did y'all know that the Jewish people have a special code on their food so that they know that it's free of all the bullshit that's in our food?
What are we drinking?
Yeah. See this grape juice right here? This is one of the best grape juices on the market. And the way that you can find the foods that are specially designed just for them is this little right here. Oh, you don't have to believe me. I know what I know.
It goes to show what they sell you. Welch's, bro. Now they do got some good juice brands like Lakewood. I used to get these all the time. Like years ago when I first started to be on my health journey and stuff like that. I used to get these all the time. I really don't know why I stopped.
Lakewood is good.
I literally just be walking past this aisle and damn, I'm gonna get some today, bro. Like I just thought about that. Like, that's
Lakewood
crazy. I ain't surprised they got their own.
Especially hold on.
I'm not.
Lakewood is good. You know I'm about the body gains. And that pure aloe water, it's real good. You could feel it hydrate you. And all of their juices is in glass, not plastic.
I'm not, bro. Because when you look on the back of Welch's, it's crazy. And they probably went out of their way to make sure they got their own juice. So y'all do your due diligence in the store and you could get the same thing. All you gotta do is read. Stop being lazy, you know? We out of them times of just looking at things for what they are and not looking into what's in them.
When the soul leaves the body, it doesn't disappear, doesn't float away to some far-off place called heaven. It simply steps through a doorway. Most people think it's very dramatic when we pass on to the other side. It's really not. It's just like walking from one room to another. Imagine you're in your living room and your loved one steps into the next room. You can't see them from where you're sitting or standing. But when the soul leaves the...
So this is an old television. Why am I showing you an old television, you may ask? Well, that's because this television could be the key that saves you from a life of mediocrity. Now, how is that? Well, this television is called a 14-inch cathode ray television, and it was first released in 2001. Now, LEDs eventually came out. This television remained the same. TVs that could accept USB ports came out. This television remained the same. Smart TVs came out. This television remained the same. Now, the point I want to drive at is the excellence of today, if not improved upon, will inevitably become the mediocrity of tomorrow. In the early 2000s, when this TV first came out, this TV was the creme de la creme of TVs on the TV market. Now, in 2026, this TV is practically a dinosaur. So keep improving, keep refining, keep moving, and most importantly, keep moving forward. You're welcome.
All the hands out buried. Every year they do it. Hold on, why are all the hands melanated? This shit look creepy to me. I don't like it. Careful your step. I don't like it. Rain's not letting up. Nah, I don't like that.
It's done hiding. The skin, it just peels right off.
I don't like this shit either.
Hey, yo, did y'all see this? This is crazy. This is a video of what appears to be some duendes tearing a man apart near his vehicle. They're whooping him out, putting hands and feet on this man. And this video was 12 years ago, way before AI was prevalent. Now, I made you aware that the red cap duendes and the black cap duendes are said to be malevolent. All right, they're the ones that you don't want to come across. I told you if you see the red or black caps, run. They're known to pick up sharp instruments, and they're known to be very territorial. This is crazy. Now, contrary to what you may believe, these beings actually do exist. And planet Tiamat is a magical planet. I'm talking unicorns, dragons, pixies, fairies, gnomes, the duende. All of these entities are actually real. A few weeks ago, my goddess actually stated that she's seen a duende. We went to Broken Bow, Oklahoma for her solar return, and we got an Airbnb that was in the woods. And we decided to go outside and do a little crystal sound healing. I like to utilize the sound bows, and sometimes we'll play on the drums and things of that nature. So I'm doing the sound bow, my head down, so I can't see it. And she said it was a duende dressed in green. Now, the ones in green typically are protectors of the forest. And she said when I was doing the sound bow, that the duende was moving side to side, vibing up to it. Now, again, the red caps and the black caps are said to have nasty attitudes. They're said to actually have disdain for humans, and a lot of them don't trust us. Now, if you befriend a duende, if you can actually befriend a duende, they'll protect you as well. there's accounts of duendes actually protecting people as well. So it's good and bad, just like polarity and duality exist in all things. But again, planet Tiamat is a magical realm. And as the frequency continues to increase on the planet, we're going to begin to see entities like this surface. Those that don't believe, those that are entrenched in third density may say, oh, that's AI, that's computer generated imagery, because they refuse to believe in the outer worldly or the supernatural. They're also said to be guardians and protectors of children as well, which means that they... これはちょっと予想以上にタフな選手です。数も止まらないぞ。すごい連
ー。What happened to Oprah? She's one of them. She's one of them.
Okay, this is the creepiest part of the viral video we've all seen by now of the Marine, Brian McGinnis, speaking up at a Senate hearing in front of generals, congressmen, congresswomen, etc., voicing anti-war sentiments. That this is wrong, no one should be going over there, no Americans should be perishing in this war in the Middle East, it shouldn't happen. And really speaking up for, I think, a significant portion of Americans who believe, yeah, we shouldn't be getting involved in this. But by far, the most eerie part of it that literally gives me shivers and reminds me of Eyes Wide Shut. While these guys are sitting around here, behind them, people are screaming, the guy's arm just got broke. They won't even turn around. They sit there like robots. And that's what the woman who's filming this says. You guys are like robots. They don't even flinch. Some of these guys are generals. It's possible that this Marine even fought under their leadership, and they can't even turn their heads around. Now, this makes me genuinely wonder if some of these meetings that are open to the public, you can go listen and voice your concerns, is what's known as the Delphi technique, where they make it look like we're looking for public input. What do you guys think about this? We're going to do it anyway, where it makes you feel like you have the illusion of choice. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below about this shocking situation and follow for more.
The hive mind.
This is the...
Look, so I'm sitting there watching Boys in the Hood, right? And all these years, I just knew this nigga was the big homie. Like, all the niggas on the block respected this nigga. He checked the nigga Rock, made him give Ricky his ball back, all type of shit, right? But I guarantee you $100 to a nickel, dog. Ain't none of y'all ever noticed this part in the movie. Look. So he throw Ricky the ball and shit, right? Look what happened to the big homie in the back, though.
I'm going to the store.
You got kicked all in his ass, bro.
I've never seen that before. I never noticed that.
The hardest nigga on the block. This nigga Rock kicked the ball in his ass.
I never noticed that. That's funny.
So my homeboy Keske is here. He brought us gifts from New Zealand, and we just got the biggest culture shock in the world. Now here is a chocolate sold in the U.S.
Yeah.
So by now we all know what lizard people are, right? Like we know that people in high power societies can transform into lizard people. They're kind of demonic. I believe like high politicians. I just think that they exist. So with that being said, I was watching clips of the Grammys last night because I don't watch the Grammys. It's ritualistic in my perspective. But there was a part where they were making a mockery out of Nicki Minaj for being at the White House. And Chrissy Teigen gave a thumbs up for her not being there, Nicki Minaj. And at that moment, I watched Chrissy Teigen's face transform into a lizard person. I don't know what it was, but immediately I was like, oh my God, that's it. That's when they say I watched someone transform. I watched it on Chrissy Teigen. I don't trust her. She's demonic in some kind of way. And I 100% believe she's a lizard person at this point.
Y'all would not believe what they found in certain areas that were burnt in the LA fires. Could this be why the military and the FBI was deployed and was stopping people from going down certain areas? You cannot make this up. They tell us right in our faces, bruh. Y'all, look at this video. This is what they found underground.
With the hazmat, we have found a underground lithium battery storage plant for bicycle batteries that has posed a huge hazard in that area. We are working with the hazmat teams to keep that contained. So a lot of that is just very dangerous. As you just heard, the air quality in some of that area is still very, very high.
With that being said, look at this video of these people not being able to go to their homes.
You guys are dropping the fucking ball. Yeah, it fucking sucks. Now we're getting mistaken.
Y'all let me know what y'all think about that down below in the comments.
These are some of the most evil people to have ever walked the earth in history. This is Series 12. Vlad the Impaler, or Vlad III Dracula, was one of the most evil people to have ever walked the earth. They say that he had a thirst for blood, and that's where Dracula was loosely based on, is this guy. Vlad's father, who was Vlad II Dracul, which was from the Order of the Dragons, died a horrible death, and this is what set him off. In 1456, as revenge, Vlad went to the Saxon villages and plundered them all, taking them back to Wallachia, where he had them impaled. In 1462, when the Ottoman army set their advance to go capture Wallachia, they came upon a forest of impaled bodies. Over 20,000 people laid in the forest. It was so brutal that they instantly turned around and went back. Third, the Impaler finally passed away fighting the Ottomans in 1476.
If you've ever seen a shadow figure watching you, there's a reason why it came closer. After my entire life of working with the paranormal, I've learned that there's a rule most people never hear about. Shadow figures don't approach you randomly. They are responding to emotional frequency, fear, energy, curiosity, all change the signal that you're putting into the environment. When someone becomes frightened, their awareness locks onto the phenomena, and that attention acts like a beacon. Tomorrow, I'm going to explain why investigators accidentally make shadow figures appear more often. Follow if you want to understand the real rules of paranormal interaction. If you've ever seen a shadow figure watching you, there's a reason why it came closer. After my entire life of working with the paranormal,